2023 paper 1 for grade 12s. There is a May exam. So the question says solve for x. 2 plus x minus x plus 4 is equals to 0 for 2 marks there. So the first thing that you are going to do, you go and make these two equations equal to what? 0. So we have 2 plus x is equal to 0, or minus 4 plus x is equals to 0. And then after that, you take this 2 to the other side. So after you take this 2 to the other side, it's going to be a negative 2. And then after you take this negative x to the other side, it's going to be a positive x. So your x will be equal to 4. This is 2 marks, so you don't need to spend a lot of time doing the questions. That's why I find a simple way of us answering the question without spending so much time. You can actually take this 4 to the other side and then you divide by negative 1. It's still going to give you the same answer, but this one is the quickest way of you getting it. So when the teachers are marking exams, they'll come and mark 1, 2, and then they write 2 marks. Because it's just 2 marks, there won't really be a mark for the working and all that. So that's why we need to maximize on making sure that we spend less time doing a question. So the second question says that 3x squared is equal to my 2x plus 4, and then I took this 2x to the other side and then the 4 to the other side as well, so it is equal to 0. So you now come and you look for your values of a, b, and c. So the value of a is always the coefficient of x squared, the value of b is always the coefficient of what? X, and then the value of c is always this constant term. So that's why I had to come and write it down for you so that you understand. Make sure when you're doing the quadratic equation, the first step is to identify your a, your b, and your c, so that it's easier for you to come and substitute. Another mistake that students make is coming here and you leave out a negative sign. If your b has a negative, you also have to include it so that your answer will not be wrong at the end of the day. So if you substitute, you're going to realize that we end up having this, and then you put it inside the calculator and then you have your final answer. So I didn't put the steps for putting it inside our calculator, but you can do that and verify your answers. So the question was saying that correct to 2 decimal places. Make sure that your answers are correct to 2 decimal places. If you leave it like this, you will not get the full marks, 4 marks there. You just maybe get 3 marks for working out, or 2 marks for just working it out, and then you miss out on the other number of marks. So let me see you in the next video.